All I ask and all I crave is alone to walk till the knows the grave. But in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Spoon-fed hair and his thoughts been bled. Cry out to God from the devil's bed. Knick-knack, paddywhack, throw a bum a bone. I could chew or spew your views on my own. Teacher made me a history. Doctors cooked up a new disease. A preacher man made a shiny new Lord. Mr. President, well, build me a wall. I don't know what I'm fighting for. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody's gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is alone to walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Say it ain't so, the levee won't hold. See, spilling over like a nowhere blows. Heading for the rafts, they're heading for the roof. They're heading for the water, man, they're heading for the loot. Not enough rich in a poor black town. Not enough dead to get the White House down. Not enough help, not enough hope. Not enough hands to plug this here hole. Not enough to plug this here hole. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is alone to walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Said in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set in your living room. Coming in loud, it's coming in clear, coming like a freight train through your ear. What you gonna do now, what you gonna say when they take your boys bonds away? When they take your boys bonds away. Teaching us lies, preaching us fear. Oh, my child said the end is near. Now, widows, don't you cry, 'cause all God's children one day gotta die. Well, they one day gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow them all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. But in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Spoon-fed hair and his thoughts been bled. Cry out to God from the devil's bed. Knick-knack, paddywhack, throw a bum a bone. I could chew or spew your views on my own. Teacher made me a history. Doctors cooked up a new disease. A preacher man made a shiny new Lord. Mr. President, well, build me a wall. I don't know what I'm fighting for. Everybody's chasing American dreams soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Say it ain't so, the levee won't hold. See, spilling over like a nowhere blows. Heading for the rafts, they're heading for the roof. They're heading for the water, man, they're heading for the loot. Not enough rich in a poor black town. Not enough dead to get the White House down. Not enough help, not enough hope. Not enough hands to plug this here hole. Not enough to plug this here hole. Everybody's chasing American dreams soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Said in the end we'll separate the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Oh, 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 mothers, don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set in your living room. Coming in loud, it's coming in clear, coming like a freight train through your ear. What you gonna do now, what you gonna say when they take your boss bonds away? When they take your boss bonds away. Teaching us lies, preaching us fear. Oh, my child said the end is near. Now, widows, don't you cry, 'cause all God's children one day gotta die. Well, they one day gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dream soaked in blood and kerosene.
Okay, so it looks like we should be connected, and audio I hope is clear. If you guys would let me know in the chat there if you can hear both of us and see both of us. So, TJ, you want to do a little check, make sure your audio is good?
Check, mic check. What's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Okay. And I've got Facebook over here, and I've got YouTube, of course, over here. So I'm looking both to see as soon as someone says that we're all good, then we should be good. I gotta say, this feels so weird being on just this side of the YouTube live feed by myself and you being on that side.
Yeah, we're thinking 1,014 miles away. That's where we are.
Yes.
Can everybody hear? What are they saying, Mama?
Loud and clear, great picture. So that's on YouTube, and I'm assuming it's the same on Facebook because it's being casted. Okay. Yes, Chad and Brandy said that they can hear and see us both. So we're all good.
Right. Sounds good to me, guys. So if you don't know, this is going to be a little bit different live stream tonight here on the Honoring One. And if you don't know who you're watching, well, I'm TJ. And that little chickie right there, usually sitting beside me, sitting 1,000 miles away from her right now, is Stephanie. I am the Honoring One, and she is the Honoring Squall. You are watching the Honoring One here on YouTube and Facebook, and we're live. And Stephanie's home in the Ozarks, and I am here at Myrtle Beach for Myrtle Beach Bike Week 2022. And Steph is nodding her head to the fish.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because we're in a. I'm so sorry.
This is what's going on, guys. Even I'm 1,000 miles away, she's still not paying attention. She's totally something else like usual. So. Well, once you get ready, we'll commence.
We're ready.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
It's a different time zone, and so it's a little bit different because it is 6 o'clock here instead of 7 o'clock. So I'm still, I'm good. All good.
Go ahead, have at it.
So you were doing your little opening thing, so if you're good, I guess a lot of people, of course, are wanting to know how the Big Boar did and your thoughts on it.
Yep. We'll get into that a little bit. So, guys, took out, like I said, I left there. When did I leave, man?
Wednesday morning. Yes.
Wednesday morning, I took out there. I did a little over 600 miles. Got on the other side of Knoxville there. And then I got up yesterday morning and had a really good day, had a fun day. I hit a couple of dealerships and then made my way over here to Myrtle. And Harley-Davidson Heaven, they were really cool. I got to hang out with them. Left there and went on down to, I believe it was Bootlegger. And that place is amazing. Everybody was great to me. Everybody was really friendly. Wanted to see the Big Boar. A lot of them, before I had the bike shut off, they'd come out running out to see the Big Boar, see what it's all about. And I got a real big kick out of this, guys. If y'all follow us on all our social media platforms, let it be said that Steph is commencing everything that we do. She's a step ahead of me when I'm riding my bike, reaching out, contacting everything, making sure everything's going to work in my favor when I roll up. And at Harley, there at Harley Heaven, we've got in contact with a girl there that does social media for her. A sweet girl. Me and her really hit it off. I'm not going to share her story, but she's gone through a lot with her husband. And I shared my story with Steph. And so we really connected. Everybody was really great there. So we were going to get a picture, and I was like, hey, we'll just do a bunch of different poses. So around the bike, get everything set up. And then one that we liked the best, she was kind of leaned up, sitting on the bike, and I'm behind, and we're tickled. And I sent the video the pictures to Steph, and she picked out, or both the girls picked out what they liked best, and that was the picture they decided on. And we made that post, and it was the craziest thing, guys. It stuck with me. So we had this dude stuck in, I think of Missouri. I forget his name now, but he had a really just off-colored, ugly little smart-ass comment on the picture, like basically, gonna go away from Steph for one day. You already got a girl sitting there.
Kerosene, open on fire, waiting on spark, hoping nobody gonna blow.
Ugly little smart-ass comment on the picture, like basically, gonna go away from Steph for one day. You already got a girl sitting there.
Kerosene, open on fire, waiting on spark, hoping nobody gonna blow.
Ugly little smart-ass comment on the picture, like basically, gonna go away from Steph for one day. You already got a girl sitting there.
I have no idea what's happening because Facebook keeps popping up, so I apologize. I just went and closed it. So if you're on Facebook and you're commenting, I'm not commenting back because it doesn't buffer, it doesn't refresh. So I apologize. I closed it. Yeah.
So anyway, with that post, we had the dude be a little kind of shitty. And of course, I kind of lied him in a little bit. He was like, "Oh, you can't joke with TJ." Actually, I take jokes very well. The jokes are breaks for myself. But it's amazing whenever you stand up to somebody and the first thing they want to say, "Oh, I was just joking."
Yeah.
Which really resonated, stuck with me. The ride out here, I got thinking about how people can be that way. You have such an amazing moment in your life. Steph and I are so happy and enjoying this new bike and working so hard and spreading the love and enjoying. Everybody's loving on each other. And then you've got some little smart ass that comes in and got to put his 2 cents in. Just make it really clear, guys. I want to say this once again. This is my fucking platform, and I am the honorary one, and it will be my way. If you don't like it, you go somewhere else. There's a lot of other people you can watch. I don't want your drama. Spread that shit somewhere else. So it put a little damper on my Big Boar experience, and I do not appreciate that, and I am not tolerant of it. So you can kiss my ass.
I kind of thought about...
And we're just having a ball, and don't come pissing on my parade.
I kind of thought about maybe whenever I make the post, because I make, probably like 95% of the posts, but you usually, come up with the caption, and then of course we work that, work it all out together. But I usually actually like physically put the information into the system and post it. But then I was like, maybe I should like sign my name at the bottom or something, like I've approved this or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's, everyone gives us kind of their whole 10 cents, not just 2 cents sometimes. So people are people.
And the thing is, we are putting ourselves out there, and I expect that, but you got to respect, though, that it is my platform, and I will block and delete your ass faster than the wind. I have no, I don't care. I don't need you. I need that. And I honestly feel like if you're going to be that way once, you've kind of got something, maybe a little grit in your saltine there, and you'll come back and do it again. So, I just want to touch base, and I'm going to get every girl that I can to sit on the bike. I've already got pictures today. You're going to see I've been hanging out with the crew at Mustang. Actually, Mustang, I'm staying with them right now, so the whole crew. Which the girls do an amazing job there. What I mean is Ronnie, that's our sales rep. Melissa, she's been promoted into this great company, Mustang, and I want to brag on them that they are veteran-owned and ran, and it's U.S.-made products. I'm proud to have their seat on there, and it showed today, true and true. But I got those girls on the bike today and stood behind there, and I sent the picture and video already to Steph, so we'll be making another post. And this time I'll have 2 chicks on my bike. And they're good friends of ours. So, come on, guys. Give us a break.
Yeah.
So let's get down to serious, let's get some brass tacks here about the Big Boar, the 131, what it is to me and what it's going to be. Well, I'm going to tell you, we're going to make a video about the break-in. We've got the content that we'll be making a YouTube video, but this is the live video that you're seeing right now of me. And I just got it serviced today for the 1,000 mile. I did go over just a touch, that happens. What I have noticed about the Big Boar, there's 6 gears on the Big Boar, and every one of them equal fucking fast. That thing is a mile eater. You set your sights on something, twist the throttle, and better not blink because you're going to be there in an instant. The thing is a slingshot. I can't explain it really. It's not a torque machine as far as pull your head back and jerk you, although if you drop the clutch at the right RPMs, it is. But a natural ride, just riding the bike and then getting into it and twisting the throttle, it will impress the unimpressible. Harley-Davidson, I believe, has outdone themselves. And you guys know that corporate doesn't give 2 shits who I am or what we do. So I'm not saying it to get any clout there or anything like that. I'm just talking about the bike itself and what it means for me. And it is pure, it's a wet dream. It's a wet dream comes true. Last night I couldn't sleep. The thoughts, man, that thing fits my mood, my attitude. I am the ornery one, and believe me, that thing is nothing shy of being ornery. Cutting through the crowd, the cars, through traffic. It's the thing of it is, you have a shot to get through the traffic. A lot of times it takes a little bit to get up on it to get through there on some bikes. Not this. You ride it somewhere around 3,300, 34, 36, starts coming alive. Run it 6th gear, about $3,000. You'll be running, I believe, somewhere around 80-something miles an hour, and it's breathing, happy. All you got to do is just perk the throttle, and you're gone. No one passed me on the road. I played with a lot of cars and bikes. They roll up fast beside me, and I'd let them get up beside me, and I'd crack the throttle a little bit. But trust me, and I'm still breaking the thing in. So I didn't ride it like it could. So as I sit here right now, it sure is right for me. But it may not be right for a lot of you guys. Once we make the video, and I'll break that down too, I don't think this 131, the Big Boar kit is not for everybody, and it may not suit your riding style. This bike would not have been good for me 2 years ago. It is not what I needed. It is what I need now.
Yeah.
So the progression of the ornery one and my riding skills had led me to this, and I just hope they do something else the next time I do something, because I'm already reaching for 6th gear to 7th gear, But like I said, I haven't rode it like it can be. I've been at every gear.
Very cool.
Yeah, wait till you get on it. I know you rode it, but we took it easy.
Yeah, because we, I know that there was a comment on YouTube too, one of the last videos that we actually did of the Big Boar. They were kind of asking about the ending. And so we don't actually have an ending to the YouTube series just yet, just because it's not actually over yet, because we were waiting on parts, got the parts in, and then it was like, 2 days or something like that later, we jumped on the bike and did the guided ride for the Spring Fling Rally. Go ahead.
Well, actually, we were still pulling the part on as we were taking off.
Yeah.
I mean, it got down to that. And everybody's doing the best they can. It's just like, That's why, we gave everybody that much time, a month, to build that bike, because we were trying to get parts in. I just started working with parts. I knew I wanted so very bad that I was trying to work it out. At the end of the day, guys, we're on a budget. That bike was built on a budget, and we're sponsored by these great companies, but there's some of these products that I'm not sponsored by. So it took some negotiation to get to the point to where we could run their product. And I have to say this too: if you're going to hitch your wagon to the ornery one, your shit better be right, because we're going to put it to the test. Everybody that works with us, I know they think this, and we've had some that work with us we don't work with anymore, because they know that bike is going to be put to the test. Chrome Werks thing. Hanging out with Chris a little bit today, he's like, dude, he said, there's one thing about you and Steph. He said, you all don't take it easy on anything. He said, you guys are out there running hard, fast, and heavy, like we're saying, and we put the shit. We don't baby it. I wrote up everything's nasty and dirty, and Of course, Chris loves, you know, that exhaust looks so much better clean. But he says, I know, it's on your bike. It just, so that's what I'm saying. You know, people they're a little nervous, you know, when it comes to us and how we treat. And it's a machine, and it should hold up, and everything is pretty impressive as this far.
Right. Yeah. The I know that you can't see the actual YouTube screen, so you guys, that's a little bit different. So I'll just let you know that we do have a new member. We've got Switchgear 4160 as a Ornery Ass member. So welcome.
Well, welcome to the Ornery Asses. We appreciate that because we like a big old thick juicy ass here with the members, and with doing that, you just made our ass get bigger. Here's to you, Ornery Ass.
So funny. Perfect. Okay, so I will just, okay, one of the questions that's been asked a lot, it's actually been asked twice tonight, is what is the fuel mileage like on the Big Boar?
So I'm going to calculate that a little bit more. Now, guys, I'm not going to do it just yet because I didn't ride that bike like I'm going to ride it. I would say we're down quite a few miles a gallon. Let me really, and I'm going to be honest with you, the first thing I got on the bike, I didn't know recording. I didn't do anything. I needed to clear my fucking head.
Right.
All the shit that we've been doing, and guys, trust me, we got a personal life too. Like, we have shit we're dealing with daily. It's just personal life. And then I really needed this ride for myself.
Yeah.
So I did record on the next day on the center, and I captured some thoughts. And it's good. It's cool. I think I had a really good moment. I think I captured it. So it's free. But I didn't do a lot of calculating. I do know it's down. I'll tell you what I'll do. When I leave Myrtle Beach, I will fill up, and then I'm going to head from here to Loretta Lynn's ranch in Tennessee. Steph is going to meet me there with Van Gogh and Maxwell House. Van Gogh is our van. Maxwell House is our chopper. So she's loading it up in the trailer. I think she's getting new tires on the van. She's doing a lot of stuff, getting everything ready for us to go camping for Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. She's going to meet me there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to meet halfway in the middle here next week, and I will fuel up, and I will get you that number now, and then I'm going to ride that. I'm going to ride the Big Boar one. I will ride it, and that'll be. And then plus the mapping, it was getting used to the way it ran better as I was riding. I really do think it needs to be tuned. Like, I think after riding this and experiencing it and knowing what it is now, I think after I get back, I do need a really good tune on it. Of course, that's, but the fuel mileage is not what we're used to.
So do you roughly remember how many miles per gallon we'd get on the previous road glide?
We would fill up with 5 gallons and get like 5.1 gallons, maybe we could push in there. We would get 235 miles, depending on how road, how much there's some variables. And why I say that is because Steph and I are not like everybody else, because we're really, truly, really loaded. And then we've been getting lighter and lighter learning. So somewhere around 230 gallons to a tank-ish. You know, and that depends on how I'm throttled it, how I rode. Once again, guys, we ride in all terrains. So we'll be in hills, and then it's just like coming out of Tennessee, it felt like half the day I was just climbing a hill for a while. You know, got North Carolina there. And, so let me calculate, let me get the straight truth to you.
Okay.
And then whenever we get back, as soon as we get that chance, we get over there and pick trail, we'll put that thing on the dyna, and we'll get a dyna number for you. Because I didn't want to run it real hard on the dyna at first.
Okay.
And honestly,
the dynometer machine or something. Dynometer. I can't remember the full name, but dyno is short for like dynometer or something crazy we looked up. I looked up because I was curious, but yeah. Yeah, so that's, I'm curious as far as what the gas mileage is, because we knew from the beginning coming into this that it would decrease. of course, that makes more sense. It's more powerful and bigger and badder and faster and prettier. So it's bound to happen.
Well, I mean, you guys, we do talk about fuel efficiency, and see, of course, you want that, but I'm not out here riding across the country concerned if the thing drops a tremendous amount. It's an escape and it's an expense. I mean, it's an experience, and it's just part of the ride. But I do respect that because we do want to know. I mean, we all want to know. I mean, there's a lot of things. Is the 131 going to hold up? I mean, we blew the M8 first time. You know, we've done everything we can to make this thing as bulletproof as we can, and it's breathing well. We did the right parts on that. You know, some would say we kind of went excessive on something, how much we're getting that thing to breathe. It's just, but it's what I want to do, man. It's
right.
It's my bike. It's Stephanie's bike, and you guys. We were enjoying sharing with you guys our build and our experience. So y'all just follow along and see what the hell happens.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is at the end of the day, Steph and I are going to snuggle up, watch The Office, and eat some Cheetos. You know, enjoy life. You know? So,
I ate, yeah. Talking about
geez,
Cheetos.
Don't take yourself so fucking serious, you know?
Talk about Cheetos. That's kind of a guilty pleasure for us is Cheetos. But I was just going to let you know that I ate quite a few Cheeto Cheddar Paws things last night.
Well,
they're so good.
Before I jumped on here, I had a half bag of Cheetos from last night. I think my hands are still a little orange.
Yeah.
The fingers.
I was
enjoying a beer, and I miss you.
I miss you too, babe. I had a few beers last night.
Good.
Yeah. Not the same though without my buddy.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it could be a whole lot better if you were here.
Yeah, I know. I wish I was there too. Okay, I was gonna say this though. Earlier you talked about the parts and sponsors and stuff like that. So I was gonna talk about this, and maybe you can chime in if you want to. But someone did ask us if we had to buy our bike, and I was like kind of blown away about that because yes, we have a bike payment. Like we bought the bike. It wasn't given to us. We are sponsored by a lot of the products and the parts that are on our motorcycle, but by not all of them. Not all of these companies that we work with sponsor us. So just want to make that clear. We have a Harley-Davidson payment that I have to make each month, or we make each month, to Harley-Davidson Finance. So just to say that, and yeah, not all the parts that are on the bike are sponsored, and we did have to buy some of the stuff on the bike. So just throwing that out there, letting everyone know, because it's already been asked, and so.
Well, but I'll tell you what, if anybody out there wants to give me a bike, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't ride, but I'll by myself, but I'll take one.
But it's I know it's like I guess everybody. It's just not that fucking easy, y'all. I mean, you're not gonna walk into a dealership. I mean, we're not all Adam Sandoval where we get shit gave to us. We actually work for it hard and pay for it, and we present ourselves in a way that people want to work with us, and we set up. Basically a plan, an action. If you want a business plan, we actually work very hard at what we do. There's a lot that goes into this. We're not just going to walk into a dealership and say, you know, I wish my biggest regret was not being a veteran, and I rode to all the dealerships in the U.S. Give me a motorcycle, change my oil, give me this, give me that. It never has worked for me like that. Everything that we got, we've worked our ass off for, and we're humbled by it. And we thank each and every person out there that has helped us, and we would not be where we're at without them. And not to knock anybody, but some people do need to be punched in the nose.
Okay, well, on that note, I think you summed it up and cleared it up pretty well.
Fuck it. I'm just, the Big Boar said something loose in it. And that's, hey guys, we're working, you know. Once you hit your, I'll challenge any of y'all. Come ride with me. Come on. Let's go ride. Y'all come on. Let's go ride. You'll see exactly, you can be with us day after day. And we have some ornery asses that actually have been with us day to day. And they rode with us. And even then, they're like, oh, shit, this gig is not what I thought it's all about. I'm like, no. It's like the crew at Mustang and down here at Chrome Werks. We'll see some more throughout the week. They're busting their ass day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you know, we all just want to be happy. We all deserve to be happy. And if that is at 131 and the coolest looking machine out on the road, that makes you happy, by all means do it. And I guess all social media is a trap. You just don't want to get caught in it. It's a thing, man.
Yeah.
I sure love on that bike.
Going to all these different vendors, going to all these different rallies and stuff and seeing just how hard the vendors are working, because they're like, you know, up at 7 a.m. if they're setting up already at, 8 or 9. Yeah. They're up in the morning, they're working late in the evenings, and it's, sometimes some of these rallies are, over a week long, and that's not like 5 work days and you get the weekend. That's 7 days straight or 2 weekends in a row. Yeah, I've just kind of got a whole new respect for these people, especially from like just the last rally at Daytona. It's tough, and we just set up, different meet and greets throughout the day, but each day that we were there, and it was very tiring. It wears you out, and yeah, so it's a huge shout out to all the vendors out there. Go ahead.
On top of that, all the companies that we work for, like, they're busting their ass back in the shop trying to get everything out. They're dealing with shortage and, just the materials to do what they're doing. These people are busting their ass. And then each and every one of you guys, y'all busting your ass too. Y'all gonna work day in, day out, day in, day out. 7 hours, raise 5 kids, gone through what we've gone through. And that motorcycle and everything that we're talking about here is based around that motorcycle. And our content, Steph and I's live, it's around our motorcycle. And I had someone tell me the other day, we were talking about things that we're doing, we're working really hard. And this person was like, hey, this is business. And I spoke up. And I was like, man, this is crazy, because business is the closest thing to a man's heart. Because business feeds our family. Business keeps us heat in the house, cool. It keeps us going. And business is very personal to me. And this motorcycle is, in our sense, it's our business. It's what we do. This isn't a hobby. This is how we're making our living. I'm very fortunate to be doing what we're doing, to be able to do this. Is it going to last forever? I don't know. Where's the honorary one going, the brand? I have no idea. But I can tell you one thing. I'm having a hell of a good time. And that Big Boar, just like I said, it suits my mood. And I cannot wait to get out there, both of us. We got a lot of riding this year. Steph and I are going to do coast to coast, dubbed the loneliest road in America. We're also going to do border to border run, one of the only roads that run continuously border to border. We got a lot of rallies that we're going to be doing after we get back from Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. We'll be heading down to Talamina to do Rides for St. Jude. That's going to be a great thing. Y'all need to tune into that. Also, after that, of course, we got Sturgis. We'll be down here at Oktoberfest. We've got 3 or 4 other little rallies through there. We'll be out on the West Coast. We'll be back over here on the East Coast. And next year, I'm setting my sights on Mexico. So this year is already planned out, and I'm already thinking about next year. I was talking to some of the sponsors today about my ideas. Of course, everybody just eating them up. But with doing what we're doing too, we've always just got to one up. You know, we gotta get better. We gotta do more. I want to experience more. We've all got that. We got an expiration date. We don't know when it is. I just hope that I get to fill all these dreams before that happens.
Yeah, for sure.
With my honey.
Okay, one question is from Worth Anderson. So if you guys see over in the chat names that are highlighted in green with a little emoji, those are members of the Honorary One, which we have 3 tiers. If you're interested, you can go check that out. We'd love to have you guys. But Worth asks if it's possible if you could take some pictures or make a short little video showcasing the custom dynamic lights that you have on the bike at night. So, and whenever he first asked this, it obviously came to my mind because you guys may not know, but we were talking is that where he's staying with the crew from Mustang Seats, they're not actually able to take motorcycles into the area, so he's actually having to, you know, port back and forth. So if you are over there when it's nighttime with the lights, you know, in the dark, if you could do a video with the lights.
Yeah, so yeah, my bike is actually zipped up in the tent at Mustang, and tomorrow we'll probably stay at the Khrome Werks tent zipped up, so it's in the stall. But yeah, Worth, I will if I don't do it when I'm here in Myrtle. When we get over there to Tennessee, it'll be a great location. We'll be up all night drinking, and it'll be a great opportunity to set that bike out there. Maybe I'll get the old zebra rug out and put the Big Boar on it. We'll get some really cool shots of the lights. Also, if possible, it may work out that we do a deal with Custom Dynamics where it'll be showing off basically the package that we put together for the Big Boar, everything that Steph and I picked out for it. Mm-hmm. And it will be a little bit different because it is a special limited. So you guys got to remember that we put the stretch bags and the fender, the bottom piece of it, skirt across the bottom. So we changed that bike, so it's not the special limited or limited special. I've had a lot of positive reaction on this bike. A lot of people know exactly what they're looking for. Gas stations, I don't know, a lot of gas stations coming out. 4 of the gas stations, people walked up and wanted to see the bike. They knew what we were doing. They knew who we were. They wanted to check the bike out, and it's pretty surprising coming out of the pit room. You know, run into somebody and they want to go out and go look at the bike. You know, we did that earlier. Yeah, came cool. Out of the party, dude's like, dude, I want to see bikes, and we went over and talked about it. So everybody seems to be really drawn to it, even if they don't know what they're looking at. It's just Mustang, what they did with our seat too. They did some really top notch stitching on the seat. It's just incredible. And then of course KST built our own bars, so now the Honorary 8s. I've had a lot of people calling about that. And Khrome Werks, come on guys, doing that one-off. It's the first time I've ever seen the color of 2-in-1 and 2 Dominator. It's super sexy. It's fly, you know, and then I could just keep going. I mean, people are just reacting to the Big Boar positively. Yeah. And trust me, if you're out on the road, you're just going to see a blur. So if it stopped, you're going to take a look.
We've got a few names that I have not seen before on YouTube, so just want to give a little shout out to all of you guys. We've got Gene Grimm that says, TJ, hope to meet you while you're in town. I'm assuming he's talking about Myrtle Beach. So you were telling me, go ahead.
I would love to meet you, and Steph is posted all the times now, so you can go on to our social media platforms. Steph, have you got that on our website yet?
Not on our website, but on Instagram and Facebook, and it's on our Instagram story and as well as a post. So I've got a post made with all the different times of where he's going to be at, kind of just hanging out, and then also like each individual time frame and location. So it's
Yeah,
like one of the posts that you can
the
swipe.
best thing to do is find me at one of these places and come shake my hand, jump, sit on the bike, get a picture. Especially if you're a girl, sit on my bike, get a picture, something, post it. I'd love to meet you. We've had a blast though. I'm all day, running into people that have been following along and super excited. Myrtle Beach, first time I've been over here. It's an absolutely gorgeous place. Learning more about it too. I like to go down to Sutton Bank Below. It's about 40 minutes away from here though. And, I got it. And once again, we're doing our thing, and I want to hang out with our people. And, I'm learning a lot. It's gorgeous. Temperature's just absolutely perfect. Rained just a little bit today, but it looks like it's going to have great weather. Honestly, we're not going to melt. I have to get you over here, Steph. Check it out soon.
Yes, for sure. Yes. Let's see. We've got, someone asks Jim S., have you ever been to Leesburg Bike Fest?
No, we talked about it today. I've heard about that a lot. Have never been there. We need to do that.
Mm-hmm. And now is Leesburg, I don't know, you may know, and of course I'm sure you guys will correct me on YouTube. Leesburg, is it in Pennsylvania?
I don't think it's in Pennsylvania. I thought it was in Virginia or something.
Maybe. Who knows? And then we've got Jeff Schaefer, PA, in the house, heading to Myrtle Beach tomorrow. So tomorrow you're going to be at Khrome Werks.
Yeah, I'll be at Khrome Werks I think 1 to 3.
Yes.
Which I was up today hanging out with the crew. They're locked and loaded. If you guys are wanting to look or touch or lick some of their exhaust, Chris would be more than happy to get his pipes out and show them. We had a lot of fun with Chris today, the whole crew there. So we got a birthday girl that showed up too. Anyway. Shop Ray got the music on, the dancing music, and we had a little dance off there. And Chris couldn't run over. He's like, "Turn that shit off, get some country music on." And we had a little dance off there at Khrome Werks. But yeah, it would be a great chance for you guys to come over and see the Big Boar. Give me a hug, give me a shake of the hand, and I'll give you a sticker. And check out some Khrome Werks exhaust, the best in the biz. There's no doubt about it. You'll see what I mean if you can come taste the exhaust.
Yes. So Worth also mentioned if you see Rick or Shane from RickRak, which you're going to be at RickRak on Monday from noon to 2.
Okay.
So if you see Shane or Rick, to let them know that he's very happy with his new RickRak roller bag. So that's the bag that you're running also. It is new. We've talked about it for a couple of different, throughout a couple of different rallies whenever he was first designing it and coming out with the new system. And then actually for the Big Boar, he sent us a whole system with the rollers, all that. So tell me about it. How do you like it?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I used it. I mean, and it's just like all the other bags. They're tough, they're durable, but the roller and the handle really came in like a big use yesterday because, like we were saying, I had to park my bike over there, and it's a 20-minute walk from there over here. But the crew from Mustang, they got me, and I had my hands full. Pulled out the handle, laid it down there, and rolled it across the parking lot. I wouldn't have been able to do what I was doing with my helmet and other stuff I was juggling. So right at that moment, I was like, "Damn, these wheels make sense, and the handle it made it a hell of a lot easier. It's luggage. It's not just a damn bag; it's a luggage." And the rollers really make it handy. I think I'm going to get it to where I can strap my helmet on it when I pull the helmet out, on the handle out, strap my helmet onto it, and then I'll have that.
That's a good idea.
Because, go ahead.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, basically, what Steph and I were doing too, like I get the bag off. A lot of times, the places that we go are well, a lot of them shitholes. We're having to walk upstairs, no elevator, or we're having to go down fucking rickety ass shit. And we got our hands full recording gears and stuff. I heard something we don't make a couple of trips, so I'm just juggling all this stuff. So the roller makes total damn sense.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do really well. A few things I might change on it, but that's just me. Because I'm getting a little pickier as I ride more and more and more. I'd like to have a place where I can put a bottle of water on it. Maybe a couple other things. But overall, it's just like all the rest of the RickRak stuff. It's user-friendly. It's thought out. It has a purpose. It's tough. And they stand behind the product. So we're going to enjoy the hell out of it.
Very cool. We've got a super chat from Angel Sierra. Thank you again. He sent us a super chat, I think last Friday night also, or the night before, or the week before, but thank you so much. He says, here's your 4th tank of gas on the Big Boar. Enjoy. And Leesburg is in Central Florida.
Peace.
We were way off.
Thank you for the super chat. Yes, yeah, we're a little off. Yeah, well, Florida. What can we say about Florida? We're going to be spending a lot more time in Florida. I guess that's what I can say. We got, of course, if you guys don't know, we have a beard company, HillBilly Beards, oils that we've got. Those amazing products we have for these great beards. And we're kind of based out of Florida down there. That's what buddy said. So Steph and I are going to spend a little bit more time in Florida this winter, looks like. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, I just like Coast, man.
I was
like
gonna
the West Coast people. Come on.
I was gonna say also Angel also made another comment. He said, by the way, I'm a guy, because I think last week whenever he sent that, you said thank you, sweetheart, or dude or girl, whatever. So he said, by the way, I am a guy, kind of like a boy named Sue. So.
Oh, well, I hope I didn't offend you, and I sure didn't mean it. By no means would I want to hurt your feelings at all. And, well, I appreciate that, and it won't happen again unless I mess up.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I apologize for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let's see. Lee Riddle, who is also one of our Honorary Ass members. Earlier he said, welcome to Myrtle Beach. And then he just made a comment, you got to get down to Morel's Inlet one night. Do you know what that is?
I just got told about this.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, about a couple hours ago. Yeah, I need to get out and check the place out. But guys, I'll tell you the truth, it just ain't fun without staff. I mean, I just go and do the thing down here, and see everybody, and then I think I'm just going to come back and sit down. I mean, I'm just not having a whole lot of fun with it.
Wow.
It's awkward. I'm 8 today and sit there by myself. And I don't know. I mean, I had a cute little waitress. Hell, I couldn't flirt with her. I was just like, well.
Yeah, don't take a picture with her. Don't take a picture with her.
Don't take a picture with her.
Because if you do, you're going to send it to me, and I'll post it, and then I'll get you in trouble.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to get out and bust around, but I don't know. You guys want to see me come to our meet and greets, and I look forward to that. I look forward to hanging out with our sponsors. And I sure do appreciate each and every one of you guys. I should be rolling at the screen right down there below Steph and us.
So you have not seen it, but I did kind of change a little bit on it, and you know how things happen. Some things don't work right. So the sponsors are actually not flashing. So I'll have to fix that. But to just cover up my mistake, I'm going to say that tonight's live stream is brought to you by Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton. So this is kind of like what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, right on. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's cool. I I really want my sponsors flashing though, because
Yes.
I know that does happen. But that's another thing that we always go over, because there would be nothing happen if they look for you on the asses and our sponsors.
Yes.
Today, that's what keeps us on the road.
Yes. And speaking of sponsors, I guess I'll just kind of go through, or do you want to go through where you're going to be at while you're in Myrtle Beach?
Yes, I will be at Myrtle Beach at all the places and times that are posted.
I wish I had it up on the screen and then I could just kind of flash it, but you guys can go check out our Instagram and our Facebook and find those meet and greets, those hangout times on there. So it is split up between the two, I guess, major places there in Myrtle Beach. I guess that's Barefoot Landing, which is kind of like where all the vendors kind of congregate.
Right here.
Yes, which is like right behind you from what you were showing me earlier. And then also Myrtle Beach Harley-Davidson. And you guys can probably correct me in the chat, but I think that Myrtle Beach Harley-Davidson, there's 2 locations.
Yeah, there's like a remote, I guess, which is right down the road.
Okay.
And then there's the main store, I guess. Which one am I going to be at? The main one or right down the road?
Wherever our people are at.
I think it's right down the road.
Okay. I hope. I will check on that for you and let you know exactly the location you need to go to.
Yeah, just send me that in the text. I can hit it on the GPS. So, see, I don't know, guys. I mean, we're learning, and I mean, really, this is on the fly. I wasn't planning on coming out here, but after we got the bike done, of course, everybody's yelling at me about, not yelling, but just like, hey, when are you gonna start riding? Let's see this. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to take off. Well, let's go. So it's like, okay. I started playing some shit, and I'd already reached out to some people. And she's like, oh, shit. We have graduation on Sunday. And I was like, oh, my God. I'd already started talking and promising a little bit. And I was like, oh, well, I guess we'll have to part ways. And I will figure this on the fly. And the whole thing's been, which is fun as hell.
Yeah.
It's part of learning. We don't know everything. I ride a damn motorcycle, man. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not a social media dude. I just ride a damn motorcycle. That's all.
We will.
That makes me in the direction I need to go.
We'll figure it out, and I'll have my people get with your people and tell you where you need to be.
Well, just tell me where the hot chicks are so they can sit on my bike. I mean, that's all.
Okay. Harley Haven. All right. Say what?
She is a sweetheart.
She was super nice. Someone had commented also on that picture, said that she was super cool and they loved that dealership. You had a lot of people comment, and of course they knew the dealership. And from what you were saying, it's an older one. From what I kind of read, because you guys know that I like to read, and especially history stuff. And I hated history in high school, but I like it now. But yeah, it's like Columbia's oldest dealership in that area, so I guess it's been around for a while, and it's got a lot of history, but it's smaller, like you were telling me.
Yeah, it's quaint, it's cool, it feels like home when you walk in. It's got a really cool atmosphere about it. Everybody in there was just happy to be, what the hell, they just happy to be alive, and everybody was excited about bikes, and they were open, and they make you feel like a jackass, And I hate dealers that you walk in and feel super uncomfortable. That has not been the case on this ride. Everywhere I've gone, I don't know if and it may be getting weird now because, like, kind of getting known where people are going to be nice to us or they're just not going to talk to us. So, but this whole trip, everybody's just been extremely nice. Everybody at the gas station, all y'all out there, you truckers, bless your heart. Man, respect the truckers and the state troopers. Y'all out there busting your ass, putting up with everything. Guys, if you're running down the road and one of our officers has somebody pulled over and doing something, get the fuck over, would you please? Don't be buzzing by them so damn close. Slow down, speed up, get in front of the car, do whatever you gotta do, or push the car, get over, man. And man, it's just scaring the shit out of them. They get so close to the troopers and the cars sitting there.
Yeah.
The truckers, them truckers are in the space, man. They got to get up and go. They that runs the hills. Let them, if they need to get over, slow down and flash a light and tell them to get the hell over. They're needing to get around and keep them motivated. You know, respect them. Don't be a douchebag out on the road. If I come up on your ass and you're in the fast lane, get the fuck over, would you? Don't make me have to deal and finally get up around you and then have to just get over. There's nobody besides you. I don't know what it is. Stay off your fucking phones too, you assholes. Look where you're going. Everybody's worried about COVID. Something else, wear a mask in the car. The real killer's damn phone in your hand. You drive an automobile, they probably can't drive in the fucking first place. Don't worry about social media or whatever your platform is. You got to go check, see how many likes and how many thumbs up you got.
Hey, it's important.
If you're really worried about it, the next Walmart, there's plenty of you assholes there that can talk about each other. And y'all can just look at each other's screens through the car, right? With your mask on. Yeah, out on the road, man. Have a little road etiquette, would you please? And bike, the dudes on their bike, let the boys go, man. We're wanting to motivate. You know, we're going to have to pull over and get gas. We'll see you down the next couple mile markers anyway, pass you again. Just, you know, and just give each other a little space. You know? If you see a dude slowing down on the bike like I had to the other day, I started getting the sneezes. Just a whole lot of pollen again. And I got over in the slow lane. This dude was just right up on my ass. And I was like, just give me a minute. I got snot, tears cleared. I looked back in that mirror and I lit that son of a bitch up. I wrote that. I didn't see him no more. I went from 5th to 4th, calmed down on it, and off I went. I never seen that car again. And of course, it was a lot of Prius.
Of course, of all. Worth Anderson, thank you so much for letting us know. He said that the North Myrtle Beach Harley-Davidson is the one with all the bike sales and stuff like that. The South Myrtle Beach Harley-Davidson is where the vendors and activities are going to be. So the South Harley-Davidson is near you now. So you're good to go. Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
So, go ahead.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. I had a couple questions that we probably need to talk one-on-one. I felt like we're just on FaceTime. I was fixing to go, okay, now what I need, okay, so this ain't FaceTime.
No,
I didn't take myself comfortable.
We're all,
hey, honey.
we're all professional right now. We're on a Zoom meeting. We're on a work call. Okay. Another thing is, Matt Griffin, huge shout out to you for hanging out with us in Eureka Springs Spring Fling rally and all that. It was great. Good times. He said that it is hard sometimes without the navigator and social coordinator. Steph keeps me pointed to the right direction and lets me know where we're eating and spending the night. Okay, which we totally get this because we know who Matt is and we know who Steph is. So yeah, he also commented, just to be clear, my wife is Steph also, so don't want anyone getting the wrong idea.
People will call you out. They get their little mind with it. Oh my God, what the hell? I'm so... Yeah, absolutely, man. My bike is meant for Steph and I and Steph's bike. Our bike is meant for us to be on it. I've enjoyed it. Really, the solo ride has been pretty amazing. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever I want to do it. But what I end up doing is just ride. I get gas. I'll just dump gas in and throw it up there. If I got to take a piss, I'll piss, and I'll take off again. I've learned, I will just keep riding. I don't eat. I just ride. So one thing Steph does, she keeps me healthy, mentally, physically. She makes sure that I'm taking care of myself. I can be a little self-destructive. I just stay on the damn bike. I don't know. I'd go to one stage, the next, one coast, back down the border, up to, I just keep riding. I'd look like shit. In a year, I'd look like I was 125 years old. I'd probably weigh about 125 pounds. I'm addicted to riding. And,
Speaking,
the Big Boar is super addictive. It'll fill all those needs, and it'll hook you. It'll hook you like a big bass.
So speaking of taking care of you. I had told you yesterday to use that sunscreen that I sent with you. So did you?
Funny thing is, so I took the RickRak off the roller bag. I put it up over here in the room over here. Well, as I took out this morning, because I had walked over there, I didn't grab sunscreen. And then I got over there and got thinking about it. Well, hell, I wasn't going to walk all the way back over here. 20-minute walk. So that one got away from me.
Okay. All right. I'll forgive you. I'll have to text Melissa and them, tell them to get you some sunscreen.
Hopefully. Yeah, she's been there. They've been taking care of me.
Good. Good deal. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up this live feed. I was going to run through our sponsors and give them a huge shout out and thank you, of course, for the Big Boar build, for being there for us, all the products, great customer service. And you guys can go watch all those videos on the Big Boar on our YouTube channel. The Big Boar series is not over, okay? I know we were talking about putting the bike on the dyno and getting the numbers actually now that the build is completed. So of course how to do this, the 1,000 mile service, break in, all that stuff. And then on his way back, I'm meeting him in Tennessee to do the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, and then we'll be back home. So that's to come. So the YouTube series is not over yet. So I just want to make that clear. But Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton, Custom Dynamics, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, of course, Khrome Werks, which you will be at tomorrow. Legend Suspensions, KST Kustoms, which you're going to be at on Monday. And then we got Fairing XChange, also on Monday. Hogtunes, with the Wild Boar audio system that we've got. Memphis Shades, Mustang Seats, which you are going to be there Sunday hanging out with them. RickRak, which is also on Monday. And then, of course, Baxter Insurance, who is our insurance provider for motorcycles. If you guys have any questions at all, she is she's got so much information and she knows the ins and outs. Great resource, too. Of course, HillBilly Beards Support 2-Up, which is on Facebook, our Facebook group. And then, of course, Elements of the Old Soul. So, huge thanks to all of you guys, and I appreciate you guys.
And of course, each and every one of you on the asses that support us every month. Guys, we are so fucking behind on our giveaways. We're going to make it up to you. Just give us hang on in there. Just hang in there. Trust me, we're working on it. We're going to do it. We got a lot of cool shit coming up. Y'all just hang on. You ain't seen nothing yet. And you think you know? You have no fucking idea.
So I actually was working in the shop today, kind of going through some things, organizing, because of course we've been moved over to Rogers for 6 weeks to do the build, did the spring fling, been home for what, 2 weeks now, and then of course Myrtle Beach, and then Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, and then we've got Talamina rides. So in the next couple of weeks, of course, it's going to stay busy, but then we do have a couple of weeks where we have a break. So like I was saying, I was in the shop organizing things, and so I have several things that we have for our giveaway for our members, and then I actually talked with our buddies at Senna. And so I've got a Senna shipment coming to me also. So there will be some good stuff to be given away to our members. And then, yeah, some catching up to do because, well, we suck.
Hey, trust me. What's fixing to cut loose, y'all want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. Next year it's going to blow it out of their water. You're fixing to see 2 people go as far as they can on a bike and do some amazing stuff. All along, you guys will be part of it. I can't thank each and every one of you enough. From the bottom of my heart, I love y'all, and I love that Big Boar mama. I sure do miss you.
I miss you too, babe. No more tears. No more crying. Okay, guys, we're going to sign off on YouTube. My honey, I want you to stay on Zoom so we can have FaceTime. All right, guys, I will let you actually close it out for them.
You're going to close it out?
No, I'm going to let you close it out.
From here at Myrtle Beach, Bike Week 2022, thanks to y'all for tuning in and chiming in. Until we see you next time, like always, y'all stay humble. just didn't do it right.
You did great.